tonight, Allie LaFleur. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Tyler Hero.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games. He's got to be scrambling now to get that deal back.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Tamani Kamara is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in the 1. And the Heat. They've got Wiggins, Hero out there with Murray. Then there's Powell. And it's Adebayo into the 5 spot. Stan, this game tips off a little regular season series between these two teams. In your mind, as a former coach, does that alter the game plan at all?
Well, the coaches will be watching their opponents very closely, Kevin. You're trying to get as much intel as possible so your team can be even sharper in the next game.
Now, Hero really had troubles in the loss to Sacramento. Wiggins drives in, lays it up and puts it in.
And good read. Wiggins sees the opening and does not hesitate.
Adebayo against Randle. And here's Edwards from the arc. Norman Powell with the rebound. Inside, here's Adebayo. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Well, Adebayo makes his living in the interior. He's so dangerous close to the bucket.
And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. 4-point game. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now here's Murray. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Fade away. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And here's Edwards from and again for 3.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most threes in a season. Adebayo down low. Kamara on him. Adebayo with the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat have gone 3 or 5 shooting the ball so far. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Murray. It's stolen by Randle. DiVincenzo finds Edwards with another miss. And so Powell will bring it up for Miami. Offside, Adebayo. Stolen by McDaniel. Kamara with it. Now defended by Adebayo. The shot by McDaniel is no good. The Heat with the lead. On the wing, Murray. Defended by DiVincenzo. Minnesota's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
Listen, when he entered the league, DiVincenzo was not a great three-point shooter, but he certainly worked himself into it.
Murray, good.
This is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Kamara with it, covered by Wiggins, and stolen by Wiggins. In the corner, Powell with it. Off target with his 3.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the 3.
The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins. The Heat have gone 50% from the field at this point, 4 of 8. Murray with the bounce pass. Adebayo passes to Hero. Just 5 on the clock. It's Powell with the drive. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the way up.
Edwards can't hit.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Minnesota's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Stolen by Hero. Down low. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a three-point play. Julius Randle picks one up.
Being the aggressor there and getting rewarded for it. Love watching Wiggins get inside and drop.
First team foul. One.
You know, Wiggins affects the game now, Coach, in a number of ways. And let's begin by talking about his defense.
Great place to start with Wiggins, Kevin, because I think that's the strength of his game. He is long, he can really move his feet, he's got great discipline and focus, and the biggest thing you can have in any defender, he's got great want to. This guy wants to go out and make it tough on the best players in the game.
For three, Edwards nailed from three-point land. Edwards got a couple of threes now in the first for the Timberwolves. On the way, Wiggins. Hero looking over the defense. Fires for three. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got 2 back here tonight.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Camp, brought to you by AT&T. The Heat trail by 4. Outside, Hero. Powell gets to Wiggins. And a miss here on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from him.
Well, it's old hat now when we see Edwards dominating the game scoring-wise. Ante emerged as an elite player.
And it's Reed in for Randle. Here's Hawkins. Miami no good on that time either. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 17-7 run. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Rebound by Mitchell. The Heat trail by 6. Hawkins finds Ware. Here's Mitchell. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him as they have all season long.
In GA with his performance, he is now tied for second for most threes in the season. Here's Hero. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And for a shooter like Hero, that floater is a key shot. You can use it against teams who overplay that three-point line.
Pass to Reed. A three for DiVincenzo. And Ware pulls it down.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
They pull the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the strike.
Well, this is the energy we expect from Hawkins Jr., the kind of player who can just force his way through a foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now the line. One.
On the free throw, no good.
Well, when you watch Hawkins, the first thing that jumps out is his footwork. He is so precise with each move.
Stolen by Mitchell. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Hero on the wing. That misses and a chance to tie it there. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Mitchell against DiVincenzo. And McDaniels with the block. Now here's Gobert. Defense right on it. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Marquez can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 5. Here's Reed. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And Reed is a very active player. Love seeing him be this aggressive inside.
Inside, here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam. The Timberwolves shooting pretty efficiently out there. It is 48% in the first quarter. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Randall surveying the D. Pass to Kamare. No good that time. Wiggins with some nice D.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Where finds Mitchell. Wiggins outside. There's the pick. 4 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Where is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times. An easy bucket in the paint.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Back to you.
Yeah, he's finding the balance. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Now here's Randall, following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. Randall passes to Edwards. Over Hero. Misses off the right eye. The Heat trail by 5. Mitchell outside. Pass to Ware. Here's Wiggins. This one from 3. Rebounded by Kamare.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside for Randall. Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket tonight.
Excellent possession there. If you set up DiVincenzo, it usually leads to points.
Ball in for Dante DiVincenzo. Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's Ball. It's to Gobert. Over Wiggins. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got 4 rebounds in this game. The shot game clock separated by 4. Cranes the three-pointer. Hero's got 5 points.
I know Hero prefers to strike from the top of the key, but he's dangerous in the corner as well.
Here's Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job for taking it right at that.
Minnesota shooting their first shot from the stripe in this game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one.
When he's out there, Lonzo Ball is still an excellent orchestrator. He's just spent a lot of time in the training room.
Ball hits them both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
To the front of Bio, and Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that
Yeah,
up.
the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first. The Heat trail by 5, and so in the game for the Timberwolves. Lonzo Ball out there with Hardaway. Then they're in flat Shannon, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Reed in at the 4 spot. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge haul.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility.
Murray a screen on Reed. Ware finds Murray. Now Hockett. 6 to shoot. With the fadeaway. And another basket for Miami.
I don't know if he needed the fadeaway, but points count all the same.
Ball against Murray. Here's Reed. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ball against Murray. To the inside.
Yeah, Adebayo there, throwing it down.
Minnesota in the lead. Reed with it. He's averaging just around 8 points a game. Hardaway, no good. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. The drive by Powell. And that one drops. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have good.
And the basket by Gobert.
Well, you know, Gobert is only going to shoot it when he gets a high percentage look like that.
Powell outside. Pass to Ware. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Adebayo. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Ball. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Ware. Powell, right side. Pass to Hockett. No good on the 3. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Gobert. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off the run.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, you know what Dan's going to give you on defense, but when he's clicking on offense like this, such a bonus for his team.
Hardaway for 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense.
Ware finds Wiggins. Murray outside. Wiggins in the post. Guarded by Reed. And it's Wiggins missing. Edwards dishes to Hardaway. Fires from deep. Reed misses. The Heat trail by 4. Wiggins outside. Fouled on the shot. Picks up 2.
All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we can get out some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Murray, the pass to Hero. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
Here's Reed. In the corner, Kamara with it. There's Ball with the 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. It has been nipped and tucked through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Hero, no good. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the basket by Kamara.
Great feed. Edwards has such a complete game. He's much more than just a scorer.
Murray kicks to Hero. Back to Murray. On the wing, Wiggins. Guarded by Reed. And it's Wiggins missing. Timberwolves leading by 4. three misses. Hero against Hardaway. Shots good by Hero.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
There's Ball with the three. It's hauled in by the 8. Here's Powell. Pass to Ware. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they pass the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Free throw good.
The bench, someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Timberwolves have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. McDaniels outside. Misses the three. Miami's on 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Mitchell. To the middle. Stolen. One-on-one here. Randall down low. He's defended by Ware. On the wing, Mitchell. Powell outside. Wiggins passes to Hero. They grab their own miss. Here's Ware. And at last, they get one to fall. Ware's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Randall. The kick out to Ball. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Off target with his three.
He may have had too much time.
Takes a step back. Here's Wiggins. Julius Randall with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Ball with it. Picked up by Hero. Ball no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
To end the cold streak. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Edwards plays with such velocity.
Mitchell kicks the foul. And a wide open look for Hero. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Kamara. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
And kind of like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Powell, that's good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Mitchell. Another shot. Ware with it. Kamara on him. Ware, good. Ware's got the lead on the 7 down for the Heat.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Randall outside. There's the try. Got a hand on it. Here's Mitchell.
And creating some offensive opportunities.
And he makes it first. Yes, comes in for Norman Powell. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota. And Mitchell drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 9. On the wing, DiVincenzo. McDaniels gets it to go from beyond the arc. McDaniel's got 5 now.
Well, look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initiating.
With the putback, Adebayo on the phone. Adebayo's got 8 points in the quarter.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you, Kevin.
Good priority. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Here's DiVincenzo. Sweet little floater. 10 points for him.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Here's Wiggins. Can't hit that one. Randall with some nice deep. Outside Edwards. And again for 3.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg, and the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember. Here's Hero. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th assist in this one. Timberwolves trail by 5. Now DiVincenzo. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control of it.
There's Hero with the 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He nails it, and we're tied up. DiVincenzo's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, good luck catching Dante DiVincenzo on the fast break. He is quick.
And Davion Mitchell gets your whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now here's Randall. Basket counts. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft.
And that'll do it for the first half of the game so far. But Timberwolves on as they wrap up the second quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game, a lot of hustle plays. What gets you over the hump in the second half?
Well, we just have to keep on grinding. That's what this kind of game is like. In many ways it feels like a playoff game. But those plays right there, ball in the air, ball on the floor, we gotta make sure we're dominating those areas and then make some plays.
We'd love to see playoff intensity there in the second.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Look here now at Minnesota. They're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Miami. Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Powell in at the 3 spot. It's the group of the 4 for Miami. And it's in there.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Down low. Here's Adebayo. Sustain multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has three key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Free throw good, Adebayo.
Well, it's not easy being a 6'9" center in the NBA, but Bam holds his own fine with most of the 7-footers out there.
He's off on the second.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch. Good.
Damn.
Nails it and is now even for the record.
Hard to believe, isn't it? His next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And he didn't come all this way just to tie the record. I can promise you that 403 is the goal.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Off target
Well,
from
I
outside.
don't know.
The Heat trail by 4. Wiggins finds Murray. Adebayo with a screen for Murray. Miami no good on that time either. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Edwards outside for Randall. Back to Edwards. Here's the 3. Connects again from distance.
And Booth thought he was pretty done. That was moving him into his
As soon as it left his hand, he is the king of the 3 and now stands alone at the top of the list.
And back in 2016, Curry had a year that I didn't think anyone could match. Until now. 402 no longer the high mark for threes in a season. The era of the long ball is truly.
The Timberwolves making a switch. Go Bears check in. The Heat trail by 7. Outside here. Powell outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
After DiVincenzo. Powell with the steal. Here's Murray. And yes, it's good.
He's athletic and deceptively long. Murray is excellent at using those advantages to get all the way inside.
Wiggins against Randall. On the wing, DiVincenzo. 6 for 10 with that shot showing it. It's a good game for a lot of guys.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. On the wing, Wiggins. Adebayo with a screen on Randall. 5 on the clock. Wiggins. Rebound. Down Minnesota. Randall's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Kamara with it. Powell's there. 3-pointer, Randall. Miami grabs the miss. Hero's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Hits it from three-point range. McDaniels got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, this looks like some pregame shoot-around with all the threes.
And there's a goal on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Khalil Ware's checked in for Wiggins.
Number 7, Khalil Ware.
Adebayo against Gobert. Ware passes to Adebayo. Takes it off the glass. Adebayo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, Adebayo is a challenging guy to guard, especially when he gets the ball in the paint.
Randall kicks to Gobert. Outside for Randall. Here's Kamara. That three off the mark.
And even without that three-ball driving formula, the defense should have done more on that.
Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Shannon. Still scoreless. Lets it go from deep. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Heat trail by 4. And let's go courtside. Here's some news on Anthony Edwards. Hey, Hallie, what have you heard?
Hey there, Minnesota's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Normally, we'd expect a full recovery to take all the way through the playoffs, but I'm told the staff has cleared him to play. So we'll see how much he's able to contribute, guys.
Thanks for the status report there, Hallie. Guys, it doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, he's had a rough night, but his teammates have picked him up.
Inside for the time. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got assist number 8 now on the night. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Wasted no time on that one. Shaman's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Hawkins outside. Adebayo deciding where to go with it. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Left side, Reed. And again, Minnesota with a dribble.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. Murray outside to the inside. Stolen by Highland. And now both pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Great to see Lonzo take flight.
The Heat trail by 6. That one's not going to go. Gobert with the defensive effort. Ball against Powell. Chalk up 2 there. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not settling there. Lonzo gets inside for a high percentage.
And here's Adebayo. And 1 point in the game. They can't stop the run with that one. Minnesota leading by 8. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness. But he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
And he knocks down the first one. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be eternal, like the illegal screen or for a charge and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blew.
Great possession. They get it to Bam inside. Good things happen.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
And Adebayo drops them both. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 12-4 run. Ball against Murray. Here's Highland. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Highland's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves. The Heat have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts. They're in the third. Some pretty nice work. Pass to Ware. It's tipped, stolen by Reed, and he hears the fast break. Paul leading the way. Shemet, and it's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
And it's been an efficient game for Adebayo. He's done a nice job finding the holes in the defense.
Outside, Reed. Stolen by Murray. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Outside, Adebayo. Pass to Mitchell. Fires for three. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
Here's Ball. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, look, adding unnecessary difficulty to a shot is something that drives coaches crazy. Stick to the basics whenever you can.
Adebayo finds Mitchell. It's deflected. Takes the three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Murray penetrated. Reed with the rebound. Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Heat. They trail by 9 points. A three. Ball with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting around 48% so far in the third. Highland with it. And looking at his production, he averages more than 7 points a game. The drive by Mitchell. Plays it up and in on a nice reverse. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Here's Murray. Ball with the rebound.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Adebayo finds Hackett. Offline with his three. Minnesota leading by 9.
He just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And MyNBA shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Mitchell outside. Pass to Adebayo. 2 on the clock. Misses the layup. He had him with that bucket.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Plays don't always go on the stats.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're back. Last quarter, the record for most three-pointers in a single season was surpassed. It was absolutely incredible.
It really is. Even if we knew he was going to get there at some point, it doesn't make it any less unreal. No matter what happens in the future, this will always be one of the greatest seasons for a shooter in NBA history.
And a look at the five for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Henry Shaman is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's up in its center.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The drive by Mitchell. And that one drops for him. And that's now 10 points for Davion Mitchell.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
DiVincenzo hits the button.
Well, DiVincenzo enjoys working inside. He can be appropriately aggressive in the paint.
Hawkins outside. Pocket six. To get it to Adebayo. It's good. Adebayo's got 27 points.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
A nice shot by Huff.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Mitchell against DiVincenzo. Outside Hero. The three. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 14.
Well, there's the answer from Hero. One of the best from three-point range in the league.
Shaman on the wing. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And the three off target. The Heat trail by 12. Outside Hero. The trade. It's pulled in by Huff. Huff's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Reid. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
For him, it's been a tale of two halves. He's starting to make an impact now.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Hit them clean. Now here's Reid, the fast break chance. And that one's good, Shaman.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed. That's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
There's Hero with the three. Miami no good on that time either. Timberwolves leading by 16. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. And it's Miami with the rebound. Hero's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Wiggins kicks to Hero. Here's Mitchell. DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Drills it from outside.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Pass to Hero. Shot to stop the run. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hero's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of it.
Reid with the screen on Mitchell. Reid against Wiggins. Shaman. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
attaching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Reed against Wiggins, and it's Adebayo in the corner. And it's denied. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Well, Adebayo never shies away from contact. He's so aggressive and forces the defense's hand.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Adebayo.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
The Heat making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Kamar's checked in. He hits one and misses one each at the line. Timberwolves leading by 18. And Adebayo sends it back.
What a defensive force. Bam sees him cut at the rim and denies him the bucket.
Yep, that one goes in there.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Here's Kamara. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Hero. And another basket for Miami.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Hardaway from outside. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
They set the pick. Powell, the pass to Hero. A three-pointer is right on target. Hero's got 27.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
DiVincenzo kicks to Reed. That one's off, still on 6. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for Miami. Pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They double him with Adebayo. Stolen by Hero. Off the mark, get a chance to trim it to single digits. Kamara with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Here's Reed. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Beyond the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Wiggins has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Mitchell passes to Hero. Adebayo down low. Kamara on him. Timberwolves leading by 13. Now Shannon. It's all in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Mitchell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 5 assists tonight.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Minnesota's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Kamara. Off target from three-point range.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Powell, the pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Reed. That savvy little fake there. Fooling the D. Adebayo's got 5 points now this quarter.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Up top, DiVincenzo. Covered by Mitchell. Yep, that's going to go in. And here is Mitchell. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances. Thank you so much. Take the three. And it misses.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Count the basket.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
The Heat trail by 15. Powell outside. Now Murray.
Yeah, Murray is getting in close, and he's rewarded with the foul call.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now at the line, DeJounte Murray.
Shoot two.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, it seems like every season, DeJounte Murray is out to make it his best year. That competitiveness is something you really appreciate.
And so Murray nails both of them.
Well, you know, guys, just a bunch of ways Murray contributes on both ends.
Here's ball. 1:56 left here in the fourth quarter. Murray rips down the board. The Heat trail by 13. Hardaway with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Highland deciding where to go with it. Outside ball. Cleared away by Adebayo. Miami's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Finishes inside on a nice hit.
He's creating good looks and shooting very high.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Here's Ball. Highland with it. 6 to shoot. For 3. Powell there for the rebound. Drives to the hoop. Intercepted. And now Minnesota on the fast break. The shot is good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Guys, you got to think a basket here would see it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Ball. Oh, the slam dunk. Kevin Harlan, thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
All right, y'all, for those who ain't catch up in the first half, who ain't catch the other video, Anthony Edwards got hurt at the beginning of the second half. He got a strained left hip, but he still dropped 31. This is actually our second to last game of the season. He played all 81. but he's going to sit next game. But he'll play through this injury through the playoffs. Hopefully that doesn't hurt our chances of going back to back. Yeah, pretty solid win. We're actually trying to help the Bucks win, even though they just beat us last game. We're trying to help them get the 9th seed by beating the Heat these last 2 games. See you guys in the next video.